What's up YouTube, it's Vic, I'm back, and today I got a video about, I'm going to be showing you how to comp a property and how to find a real ARV coming up right now. Okay, what is a comp? What is a comp? A comp is a property that is similar to the subject property that you are trying to purchase. So what that means is you're looking for a comparable property, a property that has comparable amount of bedrooms, a comparable amount of bathrooms, a comparable amount of square footage. You want to be within 200 to 500 square feet of the subject property. Below or above 200 is what most assessors use. You also have to be within a certain year range of the properties being built from each other. 5 years is usually what you want to be at. 5 years before and 5 years after. You also have to worry about highways. A property that is sided by a highway or a main road, or a property that is fronted by or has one on the back side of it of a highway or a main road. Those are negatives and they will knock the price off. So if a property is comp and your subject property has a highway or a main road around it, it's not a comp. The main important thing that a lot of people overlook is condition. It has to be in a comparable condition. You cannot comp a property that is not rehabbed with a property that has been rehabbed within the last year or so. A lot of people do it. I see it every day, so I had to say it. All right, and another thing, the main thing that people need to realize, that a Zestimate and a Redfin property estimate is not a ARV. It is actually an estimate based on a bunch of comparable properties in the subject property area. They don't pay too much attention to the year or the condition of the property, just the amount of properties that were sold on market in that area and that were similar to that property. All right, and next what you need to know is what is ARV. ARV is the after repair value, and most people would think that after you find a few comparable properties that you have an ARV, but as I'm about to show you as we go into my computer, that is not true, and that ARV is a totally different thing. So let's go off in my computer and get right to it. Okay, we in my computer now, and this is a property that came up on one of my lists that I'm actually cold calling right now, and I don't even looked at this one yet, but that makes it even better that I can go through and kind of show y'all with fresh eyes like how to find a comp on this property. This is here on Zillow. I don't use Zillow to actually find my ARVs, but you can. This is 729 Edward Street, Daytona Beach, Florida. It's a 31,000 square foot. Zestimate is at 102, 230, and like I told y'all, you really can't go off of the Zestimate or the Redfin estimates, because if you see that they're so far, they're really far apart if you look at the different estimate on this. But what it is they both have different algorithms that compare the properties in the sales of properties in the near area, so they come up with two different numbers. So that's why you can't use Redfin or Zestimate as the as basically the way that you're comping your properties and the way that you're ARVing your properties. As everybody know that follow my channel, I use Propstream. Had the same property right over here in Propstream. And this is the key to finding your comps, is here it pretty much lines it all up for you. And you just pretty much got all of the sold properties within half a mile. The square footage, you could change that. It's 972. It's about the same. It's about 200 square feet. And this goes back a year. I usually do 90 days, but I'll leave it there for the video's sake because it's more comps here. So, but basically what you want to do, because like we went over
in the video before we came into my computer, you want to get the properties that are pretty much exactly the same or as close as possible. So I'm gonna put the max bedrooms as 2 on this, and it's 1 bathroom. So now it'll narrow it down and take the 3s out. You don't want to comp a property. You don't want to comp a 2-1 with a 3 anything. So you might as well get those out of there. And when you're looking on here, that's why these numbers on Zillow and Redfin for the comps is not a good thing to go off of, because of that fact right there. Where was I at? Oh yeah, so we got 2 1s. So you don't want to mix any 2 1s. I mean, any 3 1s in there. So you get the 2 1s out of the way, and now what you have here is a more accurate list. You could even I'm gonna put max 1. Let me see the minimum as 2, and I'm gonna show you why I'm trying to get it exact. These are all 2 1s that are within 200 square feet of it and within 5 years of being built. No, it's not. I got to get it 1953. So you got 47, no, 48 as the minimum. 1948, and then the maximum is going to be 1958. 1958. So now we got a window period. All of these properties are similar to subject property here. And this is how you find out. This is how you find a true comp. All right, so now we got all of these properties. Okay. So we got 65, 40, 136. You got one here that sold for 136. That's the highest one. August 2020. Property was built in 1950. But it's a total rehab. This is the comp. This is the comp you want right here. 136. All right. So basically, what you want to do is we're gonna look at this. I'm gonna show you how to get the exact, how to get your comp game right. We're gonna get your comp game right tonight. So all right. So now we got the. This is the this is your comp, your comparable. This is a property that just sold about 6 months ago. Stayed on the market for 80 days. Sold for 138. I don't know. The list price was 138, and that's what it sold for. So what we want to do here is, let me pull up my calculator. I'm gonna show you something right here. Pull out my calculator, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some math. We're gonna do 941 times no. No, we're gonna do 138,500 divided by what's going on here. All right, start over. 138,500 divided by 941. 147.18. 147.18. So we got 147.18 times. That's how you find your ARV. 972 times 972. Okay, so that's your ARV for this property, and I'm fixing to show you how to check to make sure that that's accurate. All right. So what we did there, if you don't notice, what we did there is we took the property that has sold, which is a fact that somebody purchased that property. Somebody felt like that property was worth $138,000, $500. And what we did is we took the price per square foot and we divided it by the price per square foot. And so we found out what the price was per square foot on that property, and we did it we did that same price per square foot on this property. And I'm gonna show you right here. That's why I narrowed it down to only two ones that were only the comps, because right here what you basically have is the average sale. The average price per square foot is $85.35. Okay, so the average price per square foot is $85.35 right there. But let's look at these flip comps. On a flip comp, $134. The price per square foot when they purchase it is $92, but the average price per square foot after a flip comp is $134. All right, and then here how we're gonna check it, because we're gonna do it the hard way. Because if you did it on Zillow, this is how you're gonna have to do it. Basically, what you would have to do is go through here and take all of these properties that have been rehabbed. You take all of these properties and you do the same thing. You break down the price that it sold for, divided by the square footage, come up with the amount that the property sold for per square foot. And then once you have that price should be similar to the price that we came up with. Then you times it on the subject property, and at that point you have a more accurate ARV, because you're breaking it down to the smallest amount, making that ARV subject to just that property based on the information, the data that you have off of the properties that have sold recently in the past. So basically that was just a small video to show you how to basically comp a property and come up with the ARV in a more accurate way using Propstream. I'll put a link in the description for a free 7-day trial of Propstream. Sign up for it, man. Try it out for the 7 days. Hopefully you could get you a deal within those 7 days. I'm gonna make more videos trying to get out information on everything about wholesaling properties, and also flipping cars, fixing to start going to auctions because I just got a license. So subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna keep your content coming. But until next time, peace.